Hi everyone, this is Yolanta from homeschoolcreations.net, and I just wanted to give you a really quick look into the What We Believe series from Apologia. They have a 4-volume series available. This is volume 1 in the series, and it's a biblical worldview curriculum for kids ages 6 to 14. I'll mention right up front that we waited until our kids were about 11 or 12. Usually 12 was about the right pocket for us. Between 5th and 7th grade when we began introducing these books to our kids. And the reason why is we wanted them, number one, to be strong readers. Our boys were a little bit slower in reading. We wanted them to be strong readers, and we also wanted them to really be able to fully grasp everything that they were reading. Our pace typically with each of the books was to go through about 2 books a year. So we didn't do it over a 4-year cycle. We did it in 2 years. So we would do 2 books a year. So this year our son did volume 1 and volume 2, and then next year he'll work on volume 3 and volume 4 when he's in 7th grade. So I'm just going to give you a quick look at these. The main books, the main text for the series is all hardcover, and these are solid books. This is the 3rd child that has used these, and they survived our son, and they are in fabulous shape. So just to give you an idea, but they are hardcover for the main text, and then they have a notebooking journal that will go along with it. For the younger kids, there is a different journal as well that goes along, but this would be one if your kids are writing that you would use. So just to give you a quick little look into this, there are 10 lessons in this book at least, and there is a lesson plan that goes through, like that'll give you week 1 and week 2 schedule for the book. And they're looking at about 3 days a week working on it. And that's about what we did for our kids too. But we did not follow the lesson that was in this book per se. We used the notebooking journal has one, and I'll share with you how we did that in just a minute. But to give you an idea of where the text is at and what the kids are expected to read, this is why we held off a little bit. So our kids would work on it independently, and then we would get together with them a couple times. I would get together with them. Who am I saying we? I would get together with them a couple times a week to go over what they were learning and what they were talking about. So this kind of gives you a quick little overview of lesson 1 there. And then at the end, some more questions and things like that about it. And so what we used primarily though, our girls loved the notebooking journals. They are big drawers and big writers, and so they loved it. Our son did not. Not because he did not like the series, but because he does not like to actually handwrite things out. For him, that takes forever and ever, amen. So to make it easy on us, what we would do is we would follow the lesson plans in here. And so you can kind of see these lesson plans have the idea. So they divide out everything in the book. We have red, green, and then blue. So the way we would keep track of what he was doing is he would say he did red 1, red 2, red 3, red 4, red 5, and then green 6, green 7, green 8, etc., going through that. So you can kind of see it'll give you an assignment for what to do in the book itself, and then it'll also tell you what to do in the journal. So with our girls would complete the journal. For our son, he went over a lot of the stuff with me verbally instead, because that was just easier for him than going through. So the journal has different things in here. There are mini books that the kids can assemble. There's praise report pages, a place for like, do you remember, where they can kind of check their memory going through the things that they've learned. Different activities, like there's crossword puzzles, things like that. Lots of different things to go through. So I'll give you a quick little look at some of the things that you might find in here. I borrowed this one from my friend to just show a few of the things that they did. And again, she wrote these down for her child because they did not like writing either. So there's different activities like a little I Spy. There's an optical illusion activity that you can do. So just different activities, again, to go through with your kids and work on with your kids. And then, like, here's the do you remember questions that you would go through and do the review at the end. So the notebooking journal for us, even though Zachary didn't use it this year, was a really great tool for us because it did have questions and things like that to go through with each lesson. And again, we used it for the lesson plans to go through. He went through 1 book in the fall semester and then 1 book in the spring semester. So he did books 1 and 2, and next year he'll work through books 3 and 4. So just wanted to give you a quick look and hope that helps you out. Thanks so much. These are, again, the What We Believe series from Apologia, and you can find them at apologia.com.